Alright, y'all. Hey, it's Jennifer Tarot back with another video. So today I wanted to give y'all a more serious spiritual topic. Y'all already know my channel is more centered on, I want it to be more centered on messages that you really need to better your life. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, but this is what I do. This is my craft. So every now and then you will be getting more serious messages like such. All right. So today we're going to be doing messages from Papa Legba, messages from Guardian of the Crossroads, however you want to say it. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. There's going to be a 2-pile selection to pick from the thumbnail. I'm going to probably give you something to pick from. Let me see what I can give y'all to pick from. I can pick from this. So I don't know what's gonna come out. These are messages from the Crossroad, from the Guardians of the Crossroad, from Papa Legba. So anything can pop up regarding family, regarding love, regarding general messages. So you just take it how it resonates. Really meditate and think over the pile for this one. This is a more spiritual topic, so you know, let's take it a bit more serious. So you can meditate over the thumbnail, or you could pick from pile 1. I'm going to make this pile 1. This is pile 1. And this is pile 2. All right. Pile 1, pile 2. So you just pick from one of those, meditate on your pile, and we're gonna get right into it, okay? All right, pile 1. Let's get right into your messages from the Guardian of the Crossroads, from Papa Legba. What the messages do they have for you? Ancestors, spirit guides, higher powers, and you. Please protect me from all evil, all harm, as I tap into my pile 1's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. All right. Pile 1. I'm going to say trigger warning for each pile because I do not know what's going to come up. It can be anything. So we're just going to go with the flow. But yeah, trigger warning just in case. Trigger warning could be like you could cry, you could feel the type of way or whatever about the message. This is a trigger warning, so you may get triggered. You may feel emotional depending on what pops up, okay? All right, let's get right into it. Which messages do you have for my pile 1? Pile 1, you're called to stop dimming your light when certain people's around. Like in your eyes, if you feel like somebody has like a little bit more status than you, or it's something like that, you tend to dim your light, or you feel like shy to show yourself. You need to stop that. It's like you dim your light, or you dim what you could really give to the world. There's no reason for you to do that, okay? Show people what you're made of. Show people your value. Show them what you deserve. Don't be afraid to tell people what you want out of this life, especially if they're in your world. They're coming to you. If they're around you, like, you have to look at life like people are entering your world. Don't look at life as you're entering other people's world. Look at life as you're the main character. Everyone should do this. Look at life as you're the main character and everyone is in your world. Therefore, you won't be as shy, you won't be as timid, or whatever it may be you're dealing with, social anxiety, or maybe your appearance or something like that is making you feel like you need to dim your light. But do not dim your light, okay? That's just the message I'm getting first. Things will get harder before they get easier for you, Pile 1 specifically. That's just the path you was given. So when things get a little hard, don't look at that as being discouraged or like you don't want to do things no more. That's when you should fight the most. That's when you should put in more work. And when you feel like things is getting a little hard. I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of, I don't want to say hard moments, but you're going to deal with a lot of challenging moments in your life. So it's not like you need to get used to it. I'm not trying to say like get used to it, but you need to adapt to that. Like that's the lifestyle you are going to have, and you need to find ways out of these challenges to make things easier for you instead of just thinking like, oh man, I got to keep dealing with certain things. Find ways around it, right? There's something here like don't lose your grip on the things that you wish to accomplish. I don't know. It's like things make you change your mind or something like that. Don't be too indecisive in his lifetime. And also, try to stay as humble as possible no matter what circumstance you go through. Always remain humble. Not dimming your light, but just be humble in certain situations. What is this they need to walk away from? Some of you need to walk away from being too egotistic or prideful. Yeah, because I was picking up on becoming more humble. Don't be too much of a like prideful person, I would say. Because sometimes when people have pride, they're afraid to ask for help. They carry this certain energy around them where they're not really receiving because of the pride. So I want to say more is more pride than ego. I don't think you're much of an egotistic person. You could just be prideful. You need to walk away from that. And walk away from like trying to carry everything on your own. Like you could be hyper independent or somebody that just feel like I got, you know, like I feel like there's help out there if you allow it. Because again, you're going to be faced with many challenges in your life, but you do have people and resources around you to help you if you would just let down those prideful walls. Okay. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to go through, some of you are going to go through a massive change with your physical. You know those people that like cut their hair or something like that? There's something that needs to be removed from you to invite new energy. It's like you're holding on to something old or something from the past. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have to necessarily be your hair, but some of you are going to experience that want and that need to start over, to start fresh. And I think that is something that you need to consider. So whatever that may be, even if it's like throwing away, like, I don't know, it to me, it has something to do with cleaning or refreshing and renewal. So even if it's like throwing away a whole bunch of old things or things that no longer serve you, or stop holding on to things. It doesn't have to be physical, but there's just something here is calling for a release. And I feel like it will be so much, it will mean, I feel like it will affect you so much when you do this thing. Like I'm just feeling someone feeling lighter. and freer. You could be somebody that cares about what people think or something like that. Like there's something you're going to do where you just feel like a load is off your shoulder, or you need to do that. You need to do that. It will just make things easier for you. Right? This is just my patterns. I see a job change as well, or just feeling fed up. All right. For those of you who feel like you're tired of what you're doing, even if it's a good job, like it can be a good job to society or whatever, but if you feel like you're tired of what you're doing, like this is not for you, just having that feeling, then you're going to be called to doing something else, like either making money for yourself or something up that alley. You're going to change your job or something. There's just something, a feeling like that. You need to invite change, and don't be afraid of it too. Don't be so controlling, and don't be so worried about, all right, where's this step going to take me? Of course, don't do nothing reckless where you don't have an end goal or whatever. But when you put yourself out there and you manifesting things and you praying, just let it flow. Let the manifest unfold. You know what I mean? Let it unfold. Don't try to take control of everything. For some of you, you're going to have to make a decision really fast. Let's see what this is about. I'm just picking that up. What decision is this? For some of you, it's like a... yeah, it's kind of what I said, like staying at a place where you know you're not happy. Being... not being content with your options, not being content with what life is giving you, things like that. You shouldn't feel that way because this is your world. You know what I mean? Yes, things happen, but it's like the actions you take can make life better or worse. So you need to take that into consideration. Don't stay around. Don't stick around for places or things or people that are not serving you, that you don't see serving you in the long run. Be very careful for freak accidents too. And it's something here that goes in ties with your karma. So, like I said, trigger warning, I already knew. See, I look outside and it says police crash, tow specialist. So be careful for freak accidents. This is not to scare you, but it's just be aware of what you're doing. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware, because there's something here about like freak accidents. On the death card here, somebody's getting trampled. I already know how the death card it looks. I've been dealing with it for years, but each time it's just always a different message. And for this message, I'm picking up on like freakish accidents or things that could have been avoided. And it doesn't have to be extreme as death, right? But it could be like things that could be avoided. You have control to avoid certain situations and outcomes in your life. So you need to take more hold on that. Not to say be so controlling and think about it 24/7, but set the goal, set the intention, and let things unfold. And when it comes to these freak accidents, I feel like it ties with your karma. So if you're somebody that, you know, if you're doing things and you know it's not all 100% right, and you know you can get karma for it, just try to clear any karmic debts you may have. Try to clear any type of karma you may have through being a good person, being genuine, count your blessings, pray more, do your cleanses, things like that. There's something here about these accidents though. Y'all, I don't know what's in the air, but there's always so much distractions. But yeah, we're gonna get right back into it. For some of you who like drive a bike or whatever, I feel like the last message pertained to you mainly. Those who are always outside or drive a bike, drive recklessly, be careful. Just be careful. Also be careful, like if you're of another ethnicity, getting stopped by police and stuff like that. Just try to do your best to, first of all, I feel like you should know your rights. You should know your rights. Don't just let any authority try to stop you and you're just like, okay. Yeah, because you know your rights. There's something here about that. And also, be careful on the road. Stop speeding. Stop cutting people off. Stop cutting lanes, switching lanes. If you're driving bikes or whatever, chill. Like, there's something here about, like, just beware of accidents. Just try to be sharp. Try to be sharp on the road. Because sometimes it's not you. It's not you. You could just be minding your business and another car does some bullshit. So you need to be aware. There's something here about awareness. Your awareness level needs to be higher. You need to be more aware of your surroundings. If you're a female, you work at night, you're outside at night, be aware of your surroundings. Stop going outside at night. Stop doing things when no one's there. Stop being so hyper independent where no one's there to protect you and shit like that. Just watch your surroundings at this time, okay? Yeah. Just be aware. There's like a message I'm getting about malpractice in the hospital. If you dealt with like a family member that's dealt with this, or if a family member is sick and they're gonna go to the hospital, be very aware of doctors just halfway doing their job. There's something here about malpractice, people that's not doing the right thing. Hold on, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all, there's something here about the enemy comes through distractions. There's something also here about temptation. So if you're in a relationship, beware of like being tempted. That's like a rare message. But another message I was getting is like, say for instance, everything's going cool. Beware of people trying to take you out your element, start problems with you, start fights with you, make you frustrated. I feel like that's all a distraction from something that you need to focus on. So just keep your eye on the prize, the bigger picture. Don't let these little frustrations and things like that try to like affect you, change your mood, because it's going to be hard. I'm not even speaking from an unrealistic term, because I understand how things be. I hate people that just act like everything be all love and light and fairies and rainbows. Like, shit happens. People go through shit. Life is not easy for certain people. Thank God some of us are more vigilant. Some of us are more connected. Thank God for that. But other than that, you gotta be real. Life is not always the best. So just try to like maneuver through these tough situations. Again, for some reason, you have like a challenging life path. I don't want to say it's difficult. I don't want to say it's bad, because it's not. It's just you're gonna be faced with a lot of challenges. So you're gonna need to know how to navigate through these situations. For some of you, you might find out you're pregnant. You might find out you're pregnant. If you're having a baby, or if you have babies in your house, you need to make sure that the house is renovated perfectly for the baby, because you don't want no accidents to happen to that child. You don't want them to put something in their mouth, or you don't want them to get scraped. There's something here about if you are bringing a child into this world, if you're pregnant or whatever like that, be aware of those things, just to avoid any accidents or stuff like that. Some of you need to tap more into your lineage to find out where you come from. You're going to find out like more about your heritage, your lineage. Need more messages. There's a need to find out about your heritage and your lineage. So I don't know if you got to talk to like an elder in your family. Do not, I don't know who this is messages for, but do not go to Ancestry.com. It's bullshit. It's not really telling you where you come from. Find another way to find out your heritage and your lineage. Not only are they not telling you where you come from, they find out where you come from because you put in your information, and they don't tell you the truth. A lot of our DNAs, a lot of stuff that we come from for real, has been wiped off. Has not, they're ghost genes now. Like, if you really, really want to know what's up and where you came from, do your research. Do your research. And Pile 1, you're very smart. You're very intellectual. You have the ability to grow in every way. And the Guardian, the Crossroads, wants you to know that your opportunities can be unlimited, but don't limit yourself. know who you are. So that's why I'm being called for you to know your ancestry. But it's really, the message is just know who you are. Know who you are. A lot of people walking around here, they don't know who they are. They want to be like other people. They want to do this. They want to do that. You are authentic soul, Power One. So know who you are. Because in the day and age where everybody's copycatting and everybody want to be riding each other's wave, you're your own wave. And that's something to be proud of. So you need to understand who you are, understand where you came from, and what's your mission in this lifetime. I feel like your mission in this lifetime is a little bit bigger and a little bit harder than others. So know who you are. You wouldn't have that type of mission. You wouldn't have that type of life path if you weren't that shit. If you weren't that big dog. Only big dogs can handle big things. So you need to know who you are, Power One. But yeah, that's what I got for you. If you like what I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to Power 2. Pile 2. If you chose the orange highlighter, then this is your pile. This is messages from Papa Legba, messages from the Guardians of the Crossroads, SU, whoever you depict as the Guardian of the Crossroads. Alright, we're going to get right into it. First of all, the first message I'm getting channeling is you need to travel more. I feel like some of you need to solo travel, and the reason why you don't solo travel is because you could be afraid of where it may take you. You could be like afraid to do it, like just it could just be as simple as that. But during these travels, you're gonna experience so much amazing things that you really can't even put your mind to at this moment because you haven't done it yet. I feel like, not saying, oh yeah, go, the world is blowing up, go. No, because I know the way the airplanes are and stuff like that. I'm not forcing you to just go right now, drop everything, no. But do take into consideration that staying in one spot, staying in one city, in one state is not going to take you far as you can go, Pile 2. It's like you can reach high heights, but staying in where you at is not going to take you there fully. If you have opportunities to travel, if you have opportunities to spread your wings in different areas, then seize the moment. That's what your guardians and crossroads want you to know. You need to seize the moment of opportunities, because you, Pile 2, you are, people would call you lucky. People would say like certain opportunities that you get that they wish they had, you know, even if you don't look at it as such grandiose or so big, but other people wish to have the opportunities you have. But you just have that type of light in you. I feel like your guardians want you to travel more, spread that light. Other people need to hear what you got to say. Other people need to see you. You are very much an influencer in different ways. You could be an influencer, but it's like just the way you carry yourself, you are very influential. But there's something here about traveling and seeing the world. Yeah. Messages from Papa Legba. Messages from the Guardians of the Crossroads from our Pile 2s. Don't let people play with you, especially in a term of love. Pile 2, you could be already spiritually connected. Of course, you're watching this. This is more of a spiritual read, so whoever's clicking on this reading, I already know you already have those mindsets to be, you're already on that frequency. So there's something here like, don't ignore your intuition, especially when it comes to love. Don't feel like you have to, this kind of gives me Pile 1 vibes in a way, like don't feel like you have to stay in situations just because you don't want to get hurt or just because you're afraid of the outcome. But there's something here when it comes to love, like don't let people play with you. Be very, very careful with people manipulating you or trying to get one up on you. Follow your intuition. If you feel like something's not right, then it most likely is not right. Okay? But I'm going further with this is. Like, wow, what is this trying to say? Okay. I feel like staying in certain situations will only break your own heart because you're not going to be happy in the end. If you feel like for the long run something's not going to be, or you just got a feeling about something, take it when you feel that way. Don't stay and wait it out. And I'm not saying give up on every little thing, or when you feel a nudge, just give up on it and let it go. No. But just be cautious of who you're giving your heart to. Just be cautious of that. And this, for some reason, I'm not even getting love with this right now. I'm getting a strange other message, like, I feel like in your lifetime, you're going to deal with a lot of heartbreaking situations, people trying to play you. You could be my people that deal with destiny swappers, my people that deal with, you have longtime friends turn enemies, or like jealousy, envious energy, people hating on you, people trying to copy you, people trying to steal your light, things like that. I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of that in this lifetime. People trying to steal your peace and your happiness. So the goal is happiness. The goal is to find peace and happiness in whatever situation you're handed. The messages you have not about to. What's that song by Akon? Oh my God. All right. I got the message, y'all. Because I'm hearing that song. Nobody want to see us together, but it don't matter, no. Because I got you. I feel like, all right, y'all already my spiritual pals. Y'all already my spiritual people picking this reading alone. Because, again, to know about Papa Legba, Guardians of Crossroads, Eshu, like, come on. We don't got to talk about it. But, there's like a thing, like people be hating on you super bad, pal, too, and they be attacking your love life. They be attacking you to make you feel like, I don't know, I feel like your relationships sometimes go left randomly, or like things like that. That's evil eye, baby. That's people literally sending you attacks and stuff like that. I feel like you need to know that people are behind this. That's what this is telling me. People are behind your heartbreaks. People are behind. It's not normal. It's not natural, because you're a genuine soul. You have a pure heart. You love hard. You have a big heart. You're very nurturing. You could have Cancer placements. And it's like people try to... I see what they're saying now. Basically, you've been getting spiritually attacked by ex-friends, people that like was once in your corners that turn enemies. Shit like that. You have people spiritually attacking you. That's just what they're trying to tell me, straight up. And they're mainly targeting your love life and your happiness, your peace of mind. So, like, say, for instance, every time you feel like things are going good, if they go left, that's because someone's spiritually attacking you. If you feel like every time things go good, they go left, that's because you're getting spiritually attacked. And they're most likely coming from people that was once in your corner, that's hating on you now, or jealous people, people that evil eye you, they want a destiny swap. So just be aware of that. That these things are not natural. Messages from the Guardian of the Crossroads. Messages from Papa Legba. Alright, that came back out. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pile 2? I got the chills. You could have like confirmation more from spirit, bodily confirmations. Like, you're going to start feeling chills the way I just said it. And it goes from the bottom of my feet up. It rises. I feel like there's different chills. There's different... Y'all know what I mean. I don't have to over-explain, because I already know the spiritual people watching me. There's different forms of confirmation, like when you're connecting with spirit. You know? Like, sometimes the chills can come from feet up. It can go from head down. You can just feel it on your arm. There's different things like that. I feel like you're going to be connected more with your spirit guides. I feel like you've been doing the work. They're proud of you. So you will be connecting more. They will be giving you more messages. Whoever's picked pile 2, you already connect with this type of spirit guide in some type of way. So you already connect with Guardians of the Crossroads. You already did work with Papa Legba. It's something here like that, because they know you. But it's something here also like, You're gonna have the relationship, the life you deserve, everything like that. I feel like a lot of things that you feel like go wrong in your life is because of spiritual attacks, and they attack you to confuse you because you have this light, you have this spiritual connection like none other, and people hate on it so freaking bad because they don't have it. So they try to do things to manipulate you mentally to make you feel like you're not worthy or you don't deserve love, just to mess with you, because they know once you're not happy, you don't feel like being your true self. You don't feel like not being your true self. You're always your true self. When you're not happy, you're not motivated to put yourself out there in the way that you do. Again, you could be an influencer. You could be somebody that already does spiritual work. You could be already in that stuff. But when you just have those off days out of nowhere where you don't feel like doing nothing, that is not normal, and that is when they're spiritually attacking you. So you do need to be aware of that. But the person you are, if you're talking to somebody currently, that is your person. You guys are one of one. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are going to do some type of business together. You guys are both, I can't even talk. Can I talk? You guys are both business minded, and you guys are both stable. I feel like this is a good relationship for you, but again, sometimes things try to cloud your judgment and make you feel otherwise. But there's something here about you need to step more into your power as well. I feel like for you, Patu, you know who you are, but it's just more like you need to step deeper into it. Because it's not like Pile 1, where it's like Pile 1 was kind of saying know and understand who you are, right? But Pile 2 is more giving me like, you know who you are. You already are tapped in spiritually. But you need to increase that. You need to keep going, keep pushing. You are a very giving person. The Guardians of the Crossroads, they love that. You're very giving. You're very giving. And it's time for you to receive. And they want you to continue being that way. The type of heart that you have, don't let this world harden it. It's just really as simple as that. Like, don't let this world make you feel like you need to be mean or like you can't love. It's just something here about your heart is rare. Okay. For sure. How to, I love this reading. I'm gonna get some more cards, but I really love this energy. It's really, really good. Yeah. I hope this wasn't muted this whole time. I will be so mad. But anyway, I'm going to go back and check once I upload it. I was just picking up on if you are not with a person, like, it's crazy because these are messages from the Guardian of the Crossroads, but this could be something that you've been worrying about, like when it comes to you, like your love life and your stability in the future. Not just love, but like that's in it though. So they're giving you this message of you're gonna meet someone, if you're not with this person right now, that it's like that old school love. Like, you guys are gonna be in sync. This person's gonna be super loyal to you. And I'm not just capping your head up, because you know how these readers be like, oh, you're gonna be the love of your life and they're gonna be so hot. Like, I'm really telling you what I see. Like, they're going to be loyal to you. This person will be attractive, but it won't seem like, I feel like half of it has to do with what you've been through. But you may have doubts about this person, but I'm telling you, they really got your back. They're really your person. They really are down to ride with you. They just might not be your usual. Like, if you're used to somebody being all over you and stuff like that, this person's not like that. But they'll feel that way. Like, they're just not. It's something about them that's going to make you go, like, is this what it is? But I promise you, that's that person for you. And eventually, you guys are going to grow on each other deeper and deeper and more. This is not a rush thing. I'm also getting a message to tell you, like, don't rush this. You know, don't rush it. See how things play out. Because in this day and age, what are you rushing for anyway? There ain't shit out here. They ain't shit out here for real. Like everybody, most people was just on some bullshit. So when you find something you can be patient with and let it grow, think of it as a plant. Think of it as something you're watering. It takes time. Like, so yeah. But I'm gonna pull some more cards. I will be by your side. I don't know if some of you are artists or you're thinking about making a song or something like that. And I'm not telling y'all to go be a rapper. Don't play with me, son. Like, don't play with me. I feel like if you are thinking about making a song or like tapping into something, even if you're going to make a creative thing for yourself, I think you should do it. I think you should do it. I think you have a beautiful voice. Because the way I'm just hearing a singing in my head, like, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Just do it. Just do that shit. And see, you never know, because people are making the most worst music I've ever heard in my life, and they somehow get played on the radio and stuff like that. So just think about that. Like, you know, if you are actually creative and you actually put time and effort into something, why not give it a shot? Like, you never know. Messages from Papa Legba or the Guardians of the Crossroads, Eshu. Any messages in my pile too? You may get in a fight with a friend because you may find out they're a little fake, that they were always jealous of you this whole time. Or it could be an argument. Or you may find out like a friend is competing with you, or they're just being weird. Like, I hate talking about this because it really triggers me, because I've been through that like so much. And it's like, I can understand why people, they've been through trauma. They don't know how to be a good friend. They don't know. They've been through their childhood stuff. Okay, great. Got you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be a fucked up person. Like, people just be doing shit. And then they want to blame it on, like, oh, I had a bad childhood. Or so. Like, most of us didn't have the best fucking childhood. What makes you exempt from getting the shit smacked out of you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get why people come around genuine people and play with them and just portray to be somebody they're not. Like, it really is sickening to me at this point. Like, it's sickening. And we need to start a riot about it. It's like, I'm just playing. But it's just really annoying. Like, I hate when people are fake. When you have fake friends, people that's jealous of you, envious, and they want to compete. All this shit, like, it's really not necessary. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is pissing me off. Creeping. And I creep. Yeah. The down low. You got somebody creeping in your energy. You got somebody pulling cards on you. You know what's crazy? You know what the message I got, y'all? They keep playing in your energy and karma be whooping their ass. I'm talking about macking them in the back of the head. Like, bop, bop, bop. This person keeps pulling cards on you, keeps playing in your energy, keeps checking on you, and then things happen to them in their life, right? This how dumb and slow this person is. They're not even putting two and two together that it's because they're playing in your energy. And spirit wanted to be like that. You know why? Because why you playing in pile two's energy in the first place? And it's like, the more they're not aware that when they play in your energy, things happen to them, spirit's kind of playing with them. Because, you know, Eshu is like a trickster. I feel like it's funny to them because it's like, this person keeps doing something, get karma for it, and then when the karma happened, they're not even thinking, oh, it could be you. So in their mind, they're thinking, oh, why is this happening? Things happening to them. And then they go ahead about their day, back in your energy, because this person's an obsessive person. I think they was in your energy before. This could be like an ex-friend or whatever. Even an ex, take it how it resonates. They come back in your energy, playing, reading cards, whatever. Karma happens again. They're not thinking it's you. They're not thinking it's cousin. It's like they're in their own loop, fighting for their life, praying out to God to help them with these hard times. Like, this person is really going through it, and they're not understanding that they're putting themselves in it just because they're planning your energy. I don't know who you are about to, but you really spiritually strong. Like, you got a good spiritual rank. You do. You're very protected. So like, when they think they could play on your energy, it's really backfiring immediately. immediately. And I feel like spirit could cut it out if they wanted to, where they don't play your energy at all. But it's the fact that it's kind of funny the way, I feel like it's funny, like spirit's playing with this person, because the way this person really be out to get you is dangerous. And it's like they're kind of dumb at the same time. This could be somebody that's trying to rush to the top, or they care about status. They care about, you know, these people that get into spirituality for aesthetics. Like the nerve. The nerve of people wanting to get into spirituality or wanting to be spiritually free because it looks cute. You know, people are really slow like that. So it's giving that. This is somebody like that. Like, they don't really know the real deal. You could be somebody that your culture, you come from a background, even if you're African American, even if you are someone you feel like, oh, I'm not from another place. Yeah, there's roots, there's Gullah Geechee, there's other things. I feel like you know where you come from. And this is somebody that doesn't. This is somebody that likes to be around spiritual people for the aesthetic, or to act like they're spiritual because it looks good, because they think it builds a name for themselves. They think it's making them look a certain way, more respected, more beautiful, more sexy, because that's how they view you when you're doing it. But the whole time you're genuine and they're fake. What type of clownery? So at this point, Spirit's playing with this person, because not only this person's a little dude, but they're not learning their lesson. So Spirit's kind of like playing with this person. All right. But that's just something you should know. You should also cleanse yourself, though, because this person checks in on you a lot. They always in your energy, like, oh, what is Pal 2 doing? What's going on for Pal 2 next? Is Pal 2 thinking about me? Is Pal 2... This is somebody that's super obsessed. Okay? And I feel like eventually Spirit's going to be tired of playing with this person. They're just going to get up out your energy completely. But at this point, Spirit's just having fun with this person, because it's like this person, their intentions... It's like they're trying to cast spells on you and throw evil eye, but they're not even doing it right. It's funny. It's laughable. It's funny and laughable as fuck. But other than that, you also have like other people around you. People are very jealous of you, Pal, too. Damn. God damn. I don't feel like you don't even do nothing to people. You're just that strong of a being. You have that energy, that aura. It's your aura, it's your vibe. Creeping came back out. I put it back in and it flew back out. And I'm getting them chills that I was talking about. But this time, they're on my hands and my arms. So if you have like spiritual stuff you wear, a leggings, anything like that, it's time to cleanse it. It's time to cleanse them, refresh them, renew them. Even refresh and renew and cleanse your altar. You already, Pal 2, you already keep up with your stuff. You already do. But there's something here about doubling it, because people are a little funny. I feel like Spirit is calling you to make some homemade tinctures, some homemade oils, things that you can use. You know, you don't always have to go out and buy things, because you have the spiritual ability to bless stuff. So if you make something yourself, just bless it and you can use it. Even utilize it to sell it and things like that. And if you got copycats, Destiny's Prophets, people trying to watch your every move and everything you do, they doing it. Don't worry about it, because they will be abolished. And I heard abolished, baby. Let's look it up, because I don't use abolish on the daily. I don't be walking around here like abolish them. I don't. So let's see. To formally put an end, do away with, or cancel a system, practice, law, or institution completely. I feel like abolish means their spiritual gifts, whatever they may have been working with in the first place, gone. Anything they try to do is going to be gone. I feel like abolish is like, that's it, because you've been playing around too much. When it comes to spirituality, there's karmic laws. And once somebody breaks that, especially when you're dealing with another high-ranked person. So I feel like if it wasn't you, this wouldn't happen to them. But the fact that your rank is so high, the fact that your spirit guides don't play with you, the fact that you got so much spiritual protection and they still choose to play, this is why they will be abolished, okay, on another level. It says to stop or end something officially. That means it won't happen again. All right, I don't use these words every day. I knew what it meant, but I just wanted to show y'all how I be channeling. And this is real messages from Guardians of the Crossroad, Papa Legba. All right. And I also feel like you, pile to light a candle and thank your guardians, thank your spirit guides, and Papa Legba, Eshu, whoever or is your guardian of the crossroad. Just thank them because they really be with you with certain situations, especially more now than ever. I don't know if you've been working with them, but yeah, they don't play about you. And I got chills again. Confirmation. This time it was on my face. I feel like you're going to be more and more spiritually connected with your spirit guides, like on another level. Not on no super frightening stuff like you laying down and just popping your, like, you know, we're not gonna be unrealistic here. This ain't no horror movie. But I mean, like, you see how I was saying I feel chills in certain places, and it's gonna be subtle signs, but they're gonna be so loud. Okay. Messages from Papa Legba, Eshu, or Guardians of the Crossroads, my pile tools. What I say? Can't make this up. Karmic friends. I cannot make this up. Wasting time looking you up. Come on, man. Come the fuck on. I can't make this up, man. I can't. It says, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and enemies closer. Wasn't I just saying that? So for you, Pile 2, you got to be careful because it's you got this weirdo, I wanted to say this big back weirdo. So this person could have weight on them, or, you know, this is confirmation. So you could pick out who this is. So just write it down. This person could have weight on them, like the main stalker, the main obsessive person that's always in your energy. They could have weight on them. That's how you'll know they're so-called spiritual. They're so-called spiritual because they're not that spiritual. They think they're spiritual. They may copy most things you do and think that they're spiritual because they copy you. But really, they're not authentic. Nothing that they learned is from their self. That's how you'll know who that one person is. The other person is currently your friend, but you may sometimes feel like they put you in competitive situations or they're competing with you low-key. Like, you know, it's just giving something like that. Just keep your head on the swivel. And there's like, oh, so the big back one, right? And no offense to my girlies who have weight on them, because I'm a girlie who have weight on us, but we're not big backs. The haters and the destiny swappers and the ones that do stuff like that, we're gonna call them big backs. But this person has been studying you. I got a weird, strange message about that. Like, they study your mannerisms. They study the way you do stuff. Again, if you're an influencer, this person be like watching you. They study you. They try to watch in the way you do stuff. Like, this is a heavy destiny swapper. This is a, you know what? I'm not going to say destiny swapper because it's like no way in God's green earth they could take your destiny the way you're protected. They try to, though. They've tried to. This person is someone that sent people. They could work with people that's in Santeria or something like that, because that's what I'm getting. Ifa. Santeria, Ifa, they work with the Orishas. So they can be somebody that work with the Orishas. But they've sent people to you. They've sent stuff on you. They've tried to personally put spells on you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But it's like spirit is keeping them dumb, because it's like instead of them learning from their lesson to stop, they kept doing it. So spirit is like, all right, you want to keep doing that, right? All right, we're going to let that fly. We're going to let you do what you do, because whatever you're doing is going back to you every time. And it's like spirit's having fun with it right now, especially if you're a child of Eshu. Like, it's funny. But this person researches you on another weird ass level. Like, this person really try to study you. Ugh, like, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. This person could have pictures of you. Like, if this was an ex-friend, this could be an ex-friend that, like, if you did something, they did it. If you wanted to do your hair a certain color, they wanted to do their hair another color. If you like this, they said they like that. And if it's a real relationship, a real friendship, that's fine, right? But it's like this person was just being weird. So maybe you ended that relationship. Of course you ended that relationship. I'm not sure why you ended it, but it's giving that this person was definitely a copycat, like, of yours. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to pick up other messages because this is pissing me off. And if you've been eating, like, we gonna be off of that. We off of that because it's pissing me off. Like this, I said trigger warning for y'all, but it's a trigger warning for me. Maybe this is the pile I'm gonna pick because I've been through this stuff and it's like annoying. But anyway, let's tap into some more messages. I feel like if you've been eating healthier or if you're thinking about it, that's a good move for you. Very good move for you. It's going to help you with mental clarity. It's going to help you with stress, anxiety, cortisol levels, things like that. Especially if you've been trying to lose weight, you know. Shout out to you. It's not easy to do these things, especially if you're like a parent or somebody that works. You know, if you didn't get your flowers from no one else, I'm giving it to you. You're awesome. You're amazing, and you're working hard. And I feel like sooner or later you're gonna wake up and things are gonna be the way you want them to be. Like you're gonna have all your goals in check. All right, you gotta keep pushing. There's something here about consistency, being more consistent. That's all you really need to do. All right. Let's see. Messages from Papa Legba. Oh shoot, Guardians of the Crossroads. For my pal too. Dang, the same thing keeps coming out. This one says forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Let's see, what is that about? We got wolf and she's closing. What is that about, Spirit? What is that about? If you are like, these are for my spiritual people only. My people that know about lakus, houses, stuff like that. If you are like trying to grow your spiritual journey and join a laku or a house or anything like that, like if you're interested in Ifa or anything like that, you need to be careful who you're joining the house or laku, because everybody is not to be trusted. Okay? Some people in this spiritual journey, they need to walk alone and work alone. You don't always need a laku. You don't always need a house. So that's just a side message for some of you who are thinking about joining, like, oh, I want to get into Santeria, I want to get into Ifa. Do what you feel called to, but you need to be careful, because I feel like with the wolf and sheep's clothing here, it's all in the eyes with people. And you're someone that can read somebody by looking into their eyes. And once you look into their eyes and you have that feeling in your stomach, you know that person is not right. So just be careful and just be aware, okay? Be aware of things that you're doing, things that you're getting into. I feel like for those of you on that spiritual journey, the best message from the Guardians of Crossroads is to work with yourself. Work with yourself. You don't need a head. You don't need I'm not talking about spiritual. Everybody has a spiritual head. But I mean, you don't need a person. You don't need a third party. I feel like you have the spiritual rank to do it yourself. So you could be my mambos. You can be my babalaos. You can be that person. You know, everybody goes to a mambo or babalao, something like that, but you are that. You just have to grow into your gifts. So you don't need to go to anybody for anything. That's just a really strong message from the spirit guides, from the Guardians of the Crossroads. Before you take a leap to go under somebody, you don't need to. Just know that. Keep connecting with spirit one-on-one, because you have the ability to do everything you think you need somebody for. Trust me. All right? Messages from legba, Eshu, Guardians of the Crossroads. They want you to don't accept less. Don't accept less as far as what people have to offer you. Now, take it how it resonates. It can be work. It could be any situation. Again, you are highly spiritual ranked. So that means that goes in every way. You don't need to. If you're a high spiritual ranked person, why are you working at McDonald's? Why are you working under somebody? Why are you taking beatings from work? Why are you accepting people talking to you? Like, it's something like that. Like, you need to make sure you're accepting what you deserve. You are a queen. You are a king. I feel like you could have been those things in a past life. as well. So please treat yourself with the respect and the highness that you deserve. Yeah, and they want you to know that you come from royalty. You have a lot of royalty in your background. This is why some family members could be a little bit more like uppity, stuck up, or like, you know, have that arrogance around them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's because you come from royalty, and this is how they used to act back in the past. So there's something here like that. You got a lot of traits inside of you as well that comes from a lot of ancient ancestors, that comes from people from the past, okay? But you do need to know that you are deserving, okay? And those creative ideas that just come to you randomly, you need to seize them. Do something about it. I feel like don't go after every single creative idea that comes to you, but like, don't let them pass you either, because you're very, 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 very good with that. But yeah, pile 2 is what I got for you. It was a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but it's fine. I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Bye.